inside. Neto. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
A nice shot by Brown. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Beal outside. Left side Bertans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. Rebound Brooklyn. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown inside. Pass to G. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Here's G. Buries it from 3. 17 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Inside. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Here's Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Neto. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Griffin, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You don't put up numbers like Griffin unless you can finish through the contact inside.
Down low. Here's Beal. Soft touch off the glass. Beal's got 14.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's G. Avdia pulls it in. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
I mean, yeah, you know Denny Avila made a name for himself. His home nation of Israel. He was one of the top players. How his game fits in the NBA.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
Timeout called, the Nets. And one adjustment Avdia's had to make is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted to that himself. I mean, basketball is in.
And so it's Brooklyn. Now hold. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will. Both teams making some changes here. Here's G. 20 points for him. And the Nets miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
So on the floor for the Wizards. At the 4 and the 5, it's Hachimura and Bryant. Raul Neto out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to G. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 22.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Beal finds Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, rising up with force. I love it when Hachimura elects to dunk it. Great work.
Pass to G, beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Nets lead by 18.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Hachimura. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We're looking at
Wizards.
Bruce Brown is out there with James Johnson. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's G in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. And Hachimura must continue to improve his shooting. It's crucial to his overall development, C-Web.
Yeah, rebounding as well. But you can see the talent and work ethic he has. The future is bright for this young.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Bryant against Griffin. Bryant, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Let's go with a three. Washington with a rebound. Harrell passes to Gafford.
Nets foul. Number 82. His first foul. Team's
First free throw is good.
at the line for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford.
He's perfect from the line this time. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, didn't think that was going in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Pass to Gill. Out left to the wing. From 13, misses there. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next
Hey,
time.
it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right?
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just your read on the situation.
But you sure look good like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man, finding an open shooter in the corner, hitting free throws. I find joy in all aspects of the game, so I think your evaluation is a little bit off, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit-chat.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
That wasn't asking a question.
Have you...
Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going?
You on and off the game.
Ryan, can you give us any pro tips for your position at center?
Honestly, I think communication's a big one. I think if you just talk, I think, that's a big one for any position, but especially center. And the biggest thing, too, I would say is just defense. If you can play defense, I feel like if everybody just kind of...
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along, DH.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5.
Heat substitution.
The lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Hero. Here's Strus. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Nets leading by 5. Puts up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. G, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Hero. Robinson left side. Strus. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And the lead's been shaved down with this last run, and now they're in a position maybe to tie it up.
Mills passes to Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. And that one's good by G. AGA hot off the presses. MP is agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Now Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one's good by G.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Robinson on the wing. Going inside and finished off by Robinson.
Oh, come on, fella. And power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. G, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
In transition, here come the Nets. Mills finds Brown. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 3. Hero passes to Adebayo. Dedmon trying to break free. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 8.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Passes it to G. Mills looking it over. Brown outside. And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 3.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
A pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Lays it up off the glass. Strus has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Hills with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's G. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now Hero. Millsap covering. That one wide left. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's G. Some solid defense from Robinson. It's stolen by G. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 4. The second. Quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And select back in 2019.
Had a great opportunity from really.
He's right. Still just getting started, but many feel his upside is special.
Well, I mean, he's never been intimidated by this level. Tremendous confidence in his abilities, and that's a great foundation.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Mills. He's out there with G. Paul Millsap out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And that one drops. Strus has got 8.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's G. And the Nets, another 3.
Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. First foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
For the Heat, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Strus. 8 points for him. And here is Butler. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to G. On the wing, Brown. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Strus. From deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. Nets leading by 4. Pass to G. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. G's got 23 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
The Nets working the ball around now. Fires the 3. G, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Timeout called, the Nets. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right.
Substitutions on the court.
.109 left to play here in the second quarter. Robinson, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
She passes to Millsap. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Enjoy the aggressive play from Millsap on that possession there to draw contact on the play.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint. That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Now the pass to G. The long distance 3 is buried. G's got 26 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now Hero, not a lot of room. Pass to Strus. Dedmon trying to break free. And it's Strus missing. That's leading by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Hero. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere. Out there on the floor for the Nets.
At the line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away. Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Hero. Back to Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. For the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Here's G. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown against Robinson. The pass to Hero. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Strus. Aldridge is covering. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like...
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Wow. Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling show you put on out there.
Great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that carried through the entire game for us. Great job from the bench, great coaching. It was just strong all the way around, and now we look forward to the next one.
You and me both. MP, good luck to you.
Hey, John, thanks. How you doing, John?
Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up. I feel like I'm getting adjusted pretty well, to be honest with you. You know, we have some schemes, but it's still just basketball. And hopefully once they see that what I can do, they'll take the leash off of me and let the fans see what I'm really capable of out there on the court.
Do you think you've earned the trust of the coaching staff?
I think I'm close if I'm not there, but...
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Baby, stay. Time has changed us so in every way. Beyond our dreams and more, the stars are not aligned. Let's say farewell another million times. Hold on, sun, reflect every side of you and better yet. What you never knew, let's break a million times. Reflections in the light. Hold on, where you going? Where you going? Hold on, where you going? Where you going?
Is there anything else you guys want to say right here on 2K TV?
I want a 99. I want all badges. I want gym rat. Nah, I'm kidding. I appreciate you guys, though.
All right. Well, thank you, Jack and Ryan, so much.
Time to start the weekend in style. Allie, take...
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. On the wing, LeVert and Warren. And it's McConnell in at the point. And for the Nets, Harden and a high... Get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Brissett's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Craig comes in for Warren. Lamb's checked in for LeVert. And Brogdon is subbed in for McConnell.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
For Indiana, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Brogdon. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. Pass to G. Takes the 3. knocks down the triple.
And B.A., with all the talk that surrounded MP in his playing time, he had at least tried to do the right thing and put an end to any rumors.
Without a doubt, Grant, MP said what his team needed to hear. Still, he remains as a contributor off the bench.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's G from deep three-point range. And Craig pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The shot's good.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
Millsap outside. Out to the right wing. Here's G. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Outside Brogdon. And he drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Paul Millsap.
Well, you take a look at the size and long strides that Brogdon takes there. That's what put the defense in a tough spot. You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a guy who can get it done offensively. His shooting percentage really speaks for itself. And he knows how to find shots in a hurry.
Pass to Aldridge. Millsap, left side. 5 on the clock. Here's G. Lamb covering. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You really do have to respect Brogdon's offensive game. I think he's clearly a guy who puts in the work.
You're exactly right, B.A. He does put in the work. He's a high-effort player, both when it's game time and behind the scenes. You don't see percentages like his without a lot of hours being spent in the practice gym.
Launches a 3, and the net's another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Another one falls for Indiana.
Boy, Brogdon's such an efficient shooter. Not any wasted motion at all. He can create a good look in just about any situation.
Pass to G. Now here's Aldridge. Fires the 3. On target from range. He's got 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to G. Now Millsap. Out to the wing. And here's Mills for 3. And the net's another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And here's Craig. 1:03 left in the first. Pass to Lamb. Outside Craig. Shoots over Brown. Here's Turner. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Mills, no good. Indiana leading. Brogdon with the ball. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
High post Aldridge. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Sometimes that's all you can do against Aldridge. Be aggressive, be physical, body him up, even if you have to foul him.
The first free throw is good.
And at the line, shooting.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Brogdon. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for the Indiana Pacers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back.
The more everybody can touch the ball, be involved.
Now Brogdon looking to work it around, Grant.
Yeah, and he's very steady with the ball. He looks to run the offense, but won't take undue risk.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Lamb in the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with O'Shea Brissett. And it's Turner in at the 5. Outside Brogdon. Tipped.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up the block shot.
Gee, no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Turner from behind the arc. And Millsap pulls it down.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here's Brissett. Rebound Brooklyn. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Lays it up and banks it in. Brissett's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And the Pacers making a change here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Warren comes in for Brissett. Karis LeVert's checked in for Craig. And it's McConnell in for Lamb. Outside Brogdon. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Here's Durant, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's LeVert. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Hits the trifecta. 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive. Putting ball handling.
Pacers substitution.
Turner with it. Millsap picks him up. It's tipped.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
A nice shot by Brown.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Brissett. Craig against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. Here's McConnell. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
The Nets shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one.
Last 2 minutes to play. second quarter.
1:58 left to play in the first half. Gee, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
To the left wing. Back to Mills. Aldridge outside. Here's G. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line, number 82.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Pass to Lamb. The three ball. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 6th assist of the night. Here's G. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Lamb. Back to Craig. Nice D from Brown. And that's shooting at about 44% so far. Cash. Mills with the bucket. Mills has got 5.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
To the inside. Here's Lamb. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
G. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Craig passes to Turner. 5 to shoot. Count that bucket. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Takes a three. Gee, no good. Outside Craig. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Pacers. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the right. Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Sabonis, the pass to LeVert. The baseline J. And Millsap pulls it down. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now. We've got Patrick Mills, Nicholas Claxton out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's G in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
From deep, he buries it from 3. Give him 23.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Mills. Releases from 15. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Durant's got 13 points in this quarter.
Boy, Aldridge demands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, Marcus finds it.
You know, Greg, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father, Mitchell, is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Craig is checked in for Levert. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Pass to G. Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. He's covered by Aldridge. Sabonis in the post. Aldridge on him. Sabonis can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Millsap, the pass to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Outside Mills. To the middle. The layup off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Count that one. Sabonis has got 7 now in this quarter.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
At the line.
That one on Craig.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Pass to Brissett. Now Brogdon. He's guarded by Mills. Inside. Here's Lamb. And Millsap pulls it down. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's G. There's the 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the up.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kell. Grant Hill and Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
surface truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fields. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light, my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them trying dish. Feel I'm in the skies. The big granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate, and learn to never give a They never getting it, I'm making it clear. All the hate took focus as these jokers appear. I've been celebrating, I already know what it's still. He stay face, no breaks, I'm just peeping the rear. And I've been living out of love, they living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising but never changing the gears. They say that he back, actually I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor, I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fist to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Designed to rise from Mr. Business. Kids art differs like shimmers. See the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. And it's the best it gets. 2296. It's know what it is, man. Long time coming.
I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net.
wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.